Wow. So Jermell Charlo robbed by the WBC tonight. Before we get into it, smash the like button and subscribe. It's Real Life Boxing, man. So tonight, Jermell Charlo fought Tony Harrison on PBC Boxing Fox. It was a good fight. It was a robbery. You know what I mean? Tony Harrison got the decision, a unanimous decision at that, which I don't see how in the world all three judges had Tony Harrison winning the fight. Shit is fucking crazy. Like, I mean, honestly, I wasn't like, it shit didn't surprise me because I'm like, it's fucking boxing. Like, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit is just ridiculous. Like, and for the people that say that Tony Harrison won, like, get the fuck out of here. How, like, he didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you have this dude winning eight rounds to 4? Like, the fuck, like, that's just ridiculous. Jermell Charlo pressed the action. He was the aggressor. I mean, Tony Harrison, at the beginning of the fight, this nigga was pretty much running. Like, this dude was basically running. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't really start putting a couple punches together until like the mid to later rounds. And I mean, he was busting his jab. You know what I mean? But he wasn't. I don't understand. I don't understand boxing, man. I really don't. And the shit is sad. It's bad for the sport. You know what I mean? It's just not a good look, man. It's just not a good look. Jermell Charlo, like, damn near had this dude hurt like about 5 fucking times. You know what I'm saying? Over the course of the fight. He never hurt Jermell. He hit him with a few good punches, which were far and far in between, but like a unanimous decision, to me, that shit clearly seems like only thing I could get out of it is the WBC doesn't want, they don't want him with that belt. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, both brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them is enough. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want that cat with that belt, man. You know what I mean? They're trying to protect fighters and shit, and it's just fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Now we're not gonna get the Hurd fight until fucking when, because I don't understand. I don't understand. And the fucking look on Sam Watson's face, because Sam Watson, him and Derek James, that's Charlo's trainer. Him and Derek James got their arms around each other. You know what I'm saying? Got like their hands on each other's shoulders, waiting for the judge to announce the shit. They call it, and they take their long ass pause, and new champion. Like, the look on Sam Watson's face was priceless. But like I said, only thing I can contribute that to is the WBC don't want the young lion, you know what I mean, with the champion. WBC robbed him. It's fucking ridiculous, because it's like, why would the PBC, you know what I'm saying, like, why would the PBC would want him to win, you know what I mean? But this boxing, it's just a fucking money game now, you know what I mean? They playing with these fighters' careers, playing with these fighters' records and shit. Tony Harrison, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Now what they gonna do? Make Jermell rematch Tony Harrison, because Hurd wasn't trying to fight Jermell next anyway. He needed a tune-up fight in between that. You know what I'm saying? So now they're gonna push this bullshit ass fight again with Jermell and Tony Harrison. Like, come on, man. Before we get Jermell and Jarrett Hurd, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is just fucking ridiculous, man. Like, Tony Harrison, he fought. Like, honestly, I thought that Mel was gonna knock him out. Like, when early in the fight, Mel was hitting him with some shots, and I'm like, oh damn, like Mel looks like he's too strong for this dude. Like, this dude's not gonna be able to last. You know what I'm saying? But he stayed in there, moving around. You know what I'm saying? He was on his bike, moving around, trying to counter punch and shit. But he didn't win. Like, whatever happened to beat the champion? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you fighting for a world championship, and there's a chance that it could be a draw, then you didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta beat the champion. Like you gotta take the strap from the champion. He just can be out here, running around trying to survive. You're not even hardly throwing punches, trying to take risks. You just pretty much trying to survive, trying not to get knocked out. You know what I mean? Like that's not beating the champion. You know what I'm saying? Same reasons why Tyson Fury didn't beat Deontay Wilder. You have to beat the champion. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever happened to that shit. Our dudes, Jermell Charlo threw more punches. He landed more punches. He hurt Tony Harrison numerous, amount of times throughout the fight. Like I don't know what these judges be I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's some fishy ass shit. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. But the shit was wild. Then you had Jermall against the fuck was his name? Against the guy he ended up fighting because fucking the mongoose failed his goddamn drug test. And that was a good fight. But that was a good fight. But Maul, I feel like Maul won now. People saying, all right, Korobov. People saying that Korobov won. You know what I'm saying? Like Korobov got robbed. Like get the fuck out of here. Martin nearly knocked the goddamn dude out in the last round. Almost knocked this dude's fucking head off. Like I feel like both Charlos won the fight. I feel like Jermell won, more decisively than Jermall. You know what I'm saying? Jamall's fight, Korobov was boxing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? He was hitting Jermall with some good shots, but Jermall was walking him down, landing hard punches as well. You know what I'm saying? The more effective punches. Yeah, but I feel like Jermell won his fight like more decisively than Jermall won his fight. You know what I'm saying? But they gave the fight to Tony Harrison, which boxing, they got to stop this shit, man. Between the commentators, the judges, not getting the fights that the fans want, not getting the elite fighters fighting the elite fighters, stalling fights, and then you put an elite fighter in there with somebody like this, and then the judges give this guy the fight. You know what I'm saying? So now the super fight with the two elite fighters has to be stalled even longer. They're gonna make Charlo have to, climb up the ladder again unless Tony Harrison gives him a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Right away. So this shit is just crazy, man. It's just crazy. And then with Jermall having to see Jermell get robbed like that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think that kind of fucked his his meds up, you know what I'm saying, going into the fight. But he still held it down. He still did what he had to do. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Charlos. Shout out to all of those dudes who got in there and fought tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that the shit was a robbery. You know what I mean? If y'all want to talk about robberies, like you want to talk about robberies, like this was a robbery, because that fight wasn't even close to a draw. You know what I mean? Like Jermell Charlo beat this dude flat out. And yeah, people want to talk about, what Jermell Charlo was doing that wasn't so good. He was missing punches because he was loading up, trying to knock him out. You could tell he was just trying to knock him out rather than working behind the jab. And even Derek James was begging him to just work behind the jab, work behind the jab. But I felt like Jermell Charlo could have knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? Could have stopped him. And that's another thing. Like, that's why you can't leave the fight to the judges. Like, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta go in there and stop this dude without throwing haymakers. You know what I'm saying? Just working off the jab. But yeah, people want to focus on the shit that Jermell didn't do well, miss a lot of punches, you know what I mean? But like, that doesn't mean that he lost the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't lose that fight. It was a fucking robbery. The WC don't want them boys, you know what I'm saying, with that belt. Jermell Charlo's probably never gonna get to fight Canelo or Triple G. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. We just gonna have to eat that shit because we love boxing, right? Yo, man, y'all tell me what y'all think. This is Real Life in Boxing, Real Life Boxing, man. Hit the like button, leave a comment. Like I said, tell me what y'all think, man. Peace and one love. We covering the Broner fight too. We covering all these fights, man. Keep your hands up and your chin down. Protect yourself at all time. Blessings up.